It's been described as a massive U.S. failure in Afghanistan. A report by the Special Inspector General for Afghanistan's Reconstruction says over $5 billion spent on programs to stabilize Afghanistan has been wasted.
The reason that the United States doesn't pull out of Afghanistan after 17 years and after this report detailing its failures in rebuilding the country is because the intent has never been to achieve victory and to leave.
Of the $4.7 billion spent, nearly $2.5 billion were administered by USAID. The rest was spent on the Pentagon's Commander's Emergency Response Program on projects such as wells, schools, clinics, and roads.
The intent of the United States government is to maintain its troop presence in Afghanistan in perpetuity, as it has maintained its troop presence in Korea, as it has maintained its troop presence in Okinawa, as it has maintained its troop presence in Germany, and I could go on.
According to the report, much of the money has been siphoned off by corrupt officials, and some of it spent on projects that did more harm than good.
So it's a matter of the nature of the projects, the need for them or the lack thereof, and the ways in which these projects are not decided upon relative to the actual needs and the actual power balance within the countries that are supposedly being reconstructed.
The Cigar Report has also blasted the Afghanistan strategy of former U.S. President Barack Obama. In 2009 and 2010, Obama decided to send 50,000 more U.S. troops to the most dangerous parts of Afghanistan. But the administration had a drawdown plan to remove U.S. forces from Afghanistan. The report says the drawdown timetable, unrelated to conditions on the ground, had a profound and harmful impact on later decisions on Afghanistan.
That as well had only the profit motives of the different corporations who were participating in this rebuilding effort in mind, and that ultimately would either not function as was intended or would serve actually to destabilize the different communities and regions in which these projects were brought to.
The bad policies and wrong strategies have cost the lives of 2,200 U.S. troops and left behind a dysfunctional country.
This is the United States strategy to place troops as close to Russia and China as possible and to provide a block to China's initiative for the One Belt, One Road.
Following the 9/11 attacks in 2001, the U.S. invaded Afghanistan. The stated aim of the military mission was to eradicate the Taliban and Al-Qaeda. 17 years have passed since then, but the security situation of Afghanistan is chaotic.
And so, despite the fact that this report details the failures and the waste over this 16-year period, I don't believe that there is going to be any change in American policy regarding the placement of troops and maintenance of them in Afghanistan.
Hardly any day goes by without news of a bomb attack. The so-called war on terror has failed to eradicate terrorism there. What's more, Daesh terrorist group has also established a foothold there. Now, after 17 years and a country in ruins, isn't it time for the U.S. to leave Afghanistan?